Hello Leo, welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel and this is your full moon in Scorpio reading for April 2021. This particular full moon will be in our deep, mysterious, and intense sign of Scorpio, and it is what we call a pink supermoon because it is the pink full moon. That is always the full moon of April, and that is named the pink moon for the flowering pink plants and blossoms that are usually coming up during the springtime of this year. And also, it is a super moon because it will be in closer gravitational pull to the earth, which does bring our feelings, emotions, even closer up to the surface. So it will be an intense moon, no doubt, but also a very beautiful and powerful one that will be with us on April 26th, 2021 at 11:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So do check your personal time zone to see what time that full moon will be at its most visible for you personally. So Leo, I hope you all have been doing well out there. As always, these are general readings. They are not going to resonate with every single Leo out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Leo, we're just going to go ahead and get some cards on this for you. I'm doing a past, present, future layout. I'm going to be using the Moonology and Queen of the Moon Oracle cards and also 2 tarot decks to get your messages. And keep in mind, these are past, present, future from full moon to full moon, so they last about 30 days each in energy. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for Leo for the super moon, the full moon in Scorpio of 2021. Whatever messages they need most for their highest good, please show us Leo. Very nice. Ooh, pure nice energy here. So the first card that comes out is for the immediate past. That is what was going on the last 28 to 30 days. So this past month has been the new moon Gemini energy. This is communication is key. Conversations are important. What you think about, what you express have been very much part of your energy over this last lunar cycle. So let's get a clarifier on that for you, Leo. And it is about self-reflection. Wow. So Leo, you may have been doing some very strong mirroring work or inner work between, the two sides of yourself, maybe the light and the shadow side of yourself. And if you are in a relationship with someone, I would say, look at this. We've got the Gemini, the two sides of things. And again, the self-realization, the two sides of things, which also feels very Gemini energy. It's the duality, right? And so you may also be doing a lot of powerful mirroring in a relationship over this last lunar cycle. Very interesting, because our last lunar cycle was that Libra full moon, and Libra is all about our relationships and our balance within ourselves as well. So right in the energy of the full moon in Scorpio, check that powerful full moon card out. It is surrender to the divine. So I feel that, Leo, you will feel a very pure connection, a very strong lunar connection with this supermoon, because that Scorpio full moon, it highlights and lights up the universal 4th house for you. That is the Cancer house of the astrological wheel, and it is very intense. It's deep, and it really does shine a light on elements of home, family, the subconscious, your intuition, and your soul's origin. So this is really encouraging you. If that energy feels kind of intense, don't be surprised, because this is a square to your sign, the sign of Scorpio, and it also is going to bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings to the surface, much of the time for clarity. So my advice here with this, surrender to the divine and go with the flow of the energy. You might even want to take a day or two, off, or evening or two off to yourself. On that full moon date, the 26th, 27th, you may really want to just hang out with yourself. So let's get a clarifier on this. Yes, and it is about your willpower. Look at that. Beautiful waxing gibbous. And the waxing gibbous cycle, of course, is the cycle that comes right after the full moon. And so to me, it's like it's really using your personal willpower to direct the intense level of emotions that will come to the surface, those big conclusions, those big completions of emotional energy, really using, your self-determination and saying, I know what's good for me, I know what I need. And for some of you, you may say, I need to go out and see my friends. For some of you, you may say, I just need to be on my own tonight because I'm feeling really kind of intense. So it's kind of telling you whatever you will for your life, that is what you will manifest going into the next 28 to 38 days, because it takes about that much time for our full moon cycle to work its magic. We have the new moon in Virgo, so it's a time to give rather than take, a time to surrender rather than to push too hard. I would also say with that energy of Virgo, this could be great for initiating healthy new cycles and routines and habits, because that is the energy of Virgo. And yes, you may feel very humanitarian, very generous with your time or resources this month ahead. That's honestly, Leo, I think that's something that's very strong within you. You are a very giving, loving, big-hearted sign, and you may feel really directed to do something powerful and helpful for your community or the people that you love. So let's clarify this one as well. And it is about realization. Wow. Realizing some of those dreams, stepping to the next level of development. Interestingly enough, Leo, Virgo is the sign that follows the sign of Leo. And so in a lot of ways, I do feel like you may be using, your personal star power, your largesse, your, warm, big-hearted, loving energy to help others. And it really does like mature you in a very beautiful way. Like it really helps you kind of to level up. And it's like you have so much that you can give to others. And this to me is like you going through the key, turning the door of your own life and manifesting some of that. Feels so good. It really feels so good. So let's jump into the tarot now. We're going to get some messages on top of these and just deepen this reading. And we're going to lay these right on top of these lunar cards, past, present, future again. Yeah, wow. Oh my goodness. So Leo, right here, I feel like you are moving very swiftly past this energetic work that you've been doing. This also to me brings in a balance energy with this Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is the Sagittarius energy, and that is the balance, that is the polarity of your own sign. And so I do feel like you're moving very quickly through the self-mirroring or reflection work that you've been doing either on your own or with a partner or love interest that you've been doing this kind of mirroring or shadow work with. And look at that. Yeah, there's something very liberating about this for you, because we have the Star card, very strong Aquarius energy, freedom, liberation, movement, dreams and wishes coming true. I feel like this really sets you free to start truly pursuing your path, your dreams. The Star is also that energy of challenging times coming to an end and really feeling like, your fortune is improving as well. It's a very positive card. So right in the center, like I said, there's a huge transformation going on in here, and there it is. That is the Tower card in the traditional tarot, is the transformation. And so I feel like by surrendering to the divine and also really directing your path and your will for your life, you really start to rebuild. And a lot of times, we see the Tower card is always the tower falling down, and it feels very chaotic. But in this particular card, I love it because it shows the tower being rebuilt. And so you may have been doing some work, or some things may have happened already, Leo, that are clearing the path for greater transformation and action. That Tower card is also ruled by the planet Mars. So it is about action. It's about movement, powerful, sometimes unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, and releasing, old ideas or belief systems as well. So let's get a clarifier here too. 10 of Wands. Yes, Leo, absolutely. This is about releasing some old burdensome cycles. I do feel like there is something that's being released in a big, big way. That Tower, that transformation card is all about getting rid of the crumbling old foundation, the thing that you couldn't build anything that strong on, and it's finally clearing it away so you can have a greater place to build from. And with that 10 of Wands, that's an end of a really burdensome cycle. Like it's the end of finally just like, it's a lot of work sometimes too, like literal physical work that you could have been doing. So going into the last column here into the future over this next month, we have the five of cups sitting on top of that new moon in Virgo and the realization. And so I feel that, your work or your challenge here, Leo, is, to release focusing on negative things, release, focusing on things that have disappointed you. It is forgiveness of yourself or others. And it really is. It's like this could be like that focus where the character, in the card is really looking at the cups that have been knocked over, things that haven't worked out, or places where they've really gotten their heart broken. But on the side, we have the 2 of Cups sitting on either side that really show not all is lost. And, there's still a great place of strength to build from. And those are definitely the 2 cups of heart healing and love connection. So let's clarify that 5 of Cups, please, for Leo. Look at this. Beautiful. I feel like, Leo, like I said in the beginning of this, there's something where you've really started to level up to a new state of transformation, awareness, maturity, and we have the World card here on top of this 5 of Cups. So I feel like you've really learned from disappointments of the past, from heartaches of the past. I feel like that cycle is really coming full circle. It really is. The World card is the last card of the major arcana. It is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is all about tough lessons. But, those lessons, once we learn them, it leaves behind just pure gold. It really does. And so I would also, mention that the World card has all the fixed signs in it. Scorpio, which is where our full moon will be, your sign Leo, as well as Taurus and Aquarius. Very, very powerful. I feel like a completion and transformation of some difficult cycles, and rebuilding from a much better place. Making a plan here. There's that King of Swords. So to me, this is the master strategist, the person that has a plan and can remain, objective and fair-minded and partial and not get, too caught up in the drama or stress of a situation, just knows how to make good decisions from a logical place. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Cups. So as well, head and the heart are working together because the King of Swords is the head, Knight of Cups is the heart. So I think you're definitely, as well, Leo, on the undercurrent, thinking a little bit about maybe a love interest. They might have made an offer to you or vice versa. And you're kind of trying to make a plan about how do I want to respond or how do I want to approach them. So let's get an affirmation on this for Leo. Yes, and be good to yourself, Leo. We have little luxuries, generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. So I would say that, Leo, it's a good time to take care of yourself, indulge a little, and also indulge the people that you love, because I really get a feeling like you're really working to give back as well during this cycle of the supermoon in Scorpio. So Leo, if you enjoyed this reading, resonated with it, I hope that you will click that like button, give it a dragon claw up, and reach out there, click that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. We would love to have you as part of the group. So take care, enjoy this beautiful full moon, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Take care.